Aging is a natural part of life, but staying active, sharp, and independent after 65 is something truly extraordinary. If you or someone you know is in this golden age group and can still do the following 6 things, you're not just aging, you're thriving. These abilities are rare, valuable, and worth celebrating. So let's dive into these remarkable traits that prove age is just a number. 1. Maintain physical strength and mobility. Most people assume strength declines drastically with age, but if you're over 65 and can still perform daily physical tasks without assistance like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even doing light exercises, you're part of an elite group. Studies show that only about 30% of seniors maintain strong muscle mass and joint flexibility. The secret? Staying active with walking, stretching, or resistance training. Your body is defying the odds. But let's dig deeper. Why is physical strength so crucial as we age? The answer lies in functional independence. Every time you lift a bag of groceries, bend down to tie your shoes, or take a stroll around the neighborhood, you're reinforcing muscle memory, balance, and coordination. These seemingly small actions are what keep you self-sufficient, reducing reliance on others and preventing injuries. Consider this. A study from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who engaged in just 30 minutes of moderate exercise daily, whether walking, swimming, or light weight training, had 40% lower risk of mobility limitations compared to their sedentary peers. That's not just about living longer, it's about living better. And what about flexibility? Many people underestimate its importance until they struggle to reach for a high shelf or turn their neck to check blind spots while driving. Simple daily stretches, yoga, or Tai Chi can maintain and even improve your range of motion. A 2018 study in gerontology revealed that older adults who practiced regular stretching reduced their risk of falls by 52%. Now let's talk resistance training. You don't need to lift heavy weights like a bodybuilder. Even bodyweight exercises like chair squats, wall push-ups, or leg lifts can preserve muscle mass and bone density. Sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, begins as early as your 30s, but consistent strength training can slow or even reverse its effects. The bottom line, if you're over 65 and still moving with ease, you're not just lucky, you've likely made conscious choices to stay active. Whether it's gardening, dancing, or taking the stairs instead of the elevator, every bit counts. Your body is proof that aging doesn't have to mean decline. It can mean strength, resilience, and vitality. 2. Keep a sharp memory and mental clarity. Forgetfulness is often joked about in aging, but if your memory is still sharp, remembering names, dates, and even learning new skills, you're amazing. Cognitive decline isn't inevitable. Research reveals that seniors who engage in puzzles, reading, or social interactions have brains that function like those decades younger. If you're one of them, your mind is a treasure. But how do you keep your brain in peak condition? The key is neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections. Just like muscles, your brain needs exercise. Crossword puzzles and Sudoku are great, but they're just the beginning. A landmark study from Harvard Medical School found that seniors who engaged in complex mental activities, learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, or even mastering a new technology had significantly slower cognitive decline than those who stuck to routine tasks. Why? Because novelty challenges the brain, forcing it to create new neural pathways. Another surprising factor: physical exercise boosts brain health. Aerobic activities like brisk walking or cycling increase blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients that enhance memory and focus. In fact, a 2020 study in neurology showed that older adults who walked just 1.5 hours per week had larger brain volumes in memory-related areas than those who were inactive. Sleep is another critical but often overlooked component. Deep sleep helps the brain consolidate memories and clear out toxins linked to Alzheimer's. If you're still waking up refreshed and remembering details from the day before, your brain is functioning at an elite level. Social engagement also plays a massive role. Conversations, especially meaningful ones, stimulate multiple brain regions. A University of Michigan study found that just 10 minutes of daily social interaction improved cognitive performance in seniors by up to 30%. So if you're over 65 and still sharp as a tack, you're doing something right. Whether it's reading, debating, learning, or simply staying curious, your brain is rewriting the rules of aging. 3. Stay socially active and emotionally balanced. Loneliness is a silent epidemic among seniors. But if you're over 65 and still enjoy socializing, making new friends, or even using technology to stay connected, you're winning at life. Strong social ties reduce stress, boost immunity, and even extend lifespan. If you laugh often and keep a positive outlook, you're not just aging gracefully, you're setting an example. But why is social connection so powerful? Research from Brigham Young University found that loneliness is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. On the flip side, seniors with strong social networks have 50% lower risk of early death compared to those who are isolated. What makes socializing so beneficial? For one, it reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, and increases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which improves mood and even lowers blood pressure. Laughter, in particular, triggers endorphins, natural painkillers that also enhance immune function. Technology has revolutionized senior social lives. Video calls, social media, and online communities allow connections across distances. A Stanford University study found that seniors who used video chat had significantly lower rates of depression than those who relied only on in-person visits. But face-to-face interaction still reigns supreme. Joining clubs, volunteering, or even casual meetups at a local cafe can provide mental stimulation and emotional fulfillment. A Mayo Clinic report showed that seniors who participated in group activities had slower memory decline and higher life satisfaction. Emotional balance is equally crucial. Seniors who practice gratitude, mindfulness, or even light meditation report better stress management and emotional resilience. If you wake up with a sense of purpose and maintain close relationships, you're not just surviving old age, you're thriving. 4. Manage finances and make smart decisions. Financial scams target seniors every day, but if you're still handling your money wisely, budgeting, investing cautiously, and spotting fraud before it happens, you're sharper than most. Many older adults struggle with financial management as cognitive changes make complex decisions harder. Yet, your ability to stay informed, compare options, and make sound choices is rare and impressive. You don't just pay bills on time, you review statements for errors, research before making big purchases, and avoid too good to be true schemes. Maybe you still balance a checkbook, use spreadsheets to track expenses, or even advise younger family members on saving strategies. That's not just responsibility, it's a sign of a mind that's still quick, analytical, and disciplined. Scammers rely on fear, urgency, or confusion to trick people, but you're skeptical of unsolicited calls, phishing emails, and limited time offers. You verify before trusting, double-check before sending money, and know when to say no. Even if technology evolves, your critical thinking doesn't waver. And let's talk about budgeting. Many younger people live paycheck to paycheck, but you've likely mastered the art of stretching dollars, finding discounts, and planning for emergencies. Whether it's negotiating better rates, downsizing smartly, or leaving a legacy for loved ones, your financial wisdom is invaluable. Keep protecting your hard-earned wealth. Your vigilance doesn't just save money, it proves your independence and intelligence. In a world full of financial traps, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. 5. Adapt to technology and stay curious. If you're using smartphones, social media, or online banking without fear, you're ahead of the curve, way ahead. Many seniors resist technology, frustrated by constant updates or worried about privacy. But you're curious, adaptable, and always learning. That's not just useful, it's inspiring. Think about it. You've seen the world shift from rotary phones to AI assistants, from paper maps to GPS, from handwritten letters to instant video calls. And instead of complaining, you've embraced it. Maybe you shop online, stream shows, or even troubleshoot tech issues yourself. That willingness to adapt keeps you connected, informed, and independent. Other seniors might rely on younger relatives to set up devices or avoid the internet entirely. But you explore. Whether it's mastering Zoom for family chats, downloading helpful apps, or reading news on a tablet, you refuse to be left behind. And that curiosity pays off. You stay in touch with grandkids, manage health appointments online, and even discover new hobbies through YouTube tutorials. Sure, sometimes tech is frustrating, but you don't give up. You ask questions, watch tutorials, or practice until it clicks. That persistence is a hallmark of a sharp, agile mind. And let's be honest, many people half your age struggle with basic tech tasks. Your adaptability isn't just about convenience, it's about freedom. You bank without driving to a branch, video call friends across the globe, and even use smart home devices to make life easier. In a fast-changing world, you're not just keeping up, you're setting an example. 6. Pursue hobbies and passions with energy. Retirement doesn't mean slowing down, not for you. If you're still gardening, painting, traveling, or even starting new projects, you're living proof that passion has no age limit. While others might settle into routines, you're out there learning, creating, and exploring. And science backs you up. Studies show seniors with active hobbies live longer, happier lives. Your enthusiasm is your fountain of youth. Maybe you're restoring old furniture, joining a book club, or taking up photography. Perhaps you volunteer, teach skills to others, or finally wrote that novel you've dreamed about. Every hour spent on hobbies isn't just fun, it's fuel for your brain and body. Think about the focus it takes to master a new skill later in life. Many people stop challenging themselves after 60, but you're taking piano lessons, studying a new language, or experimenting with recipes from around the world. That kind of mental engagement fights cognitive decline better than any pill. And let's talk about physical hobbies: gardening, dancing, golf, or even yoga. You're not just sitting, you're moving, improving flexibility, and boosting your mood. Every seed planted, every brush stroke, every mile traveled is a defiance of stereotypes. Society expects seniors to take it easy, but you know better. Life's too exciting to pause. Your secret: you see aging as an opportunity, not a limit. Whether it's revisiting old passions or discovering new ones, you're proof that energy isn't about age, it's about attitude. Keep going. Your hobbies aren't just pastimes, they're your legacy. Conclusion: if you recognize yourself in these 6 points, give yourself a well-deserved round of applause. You're extraordinary. Aging doesn't have to mean decline. It can mean wisdom, strength, and joy. Keep doing what you're doing because you're an inspiration to others. Thank you for taking the time to read this. If you found it valuable, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tips on living your best life at any age. Stay amazing and see you in the next video.